Day marker, Bigfoot Family review, guys. Let's get right to it. Netflix original. Let's go. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Kylian.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. You bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, Angela. What are we reviewing today, man?
We're reviewing this really interesting animation.
Yeah.
Bigfoot Family.
Yes, Bigfoot Family, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Netflix original film that's coming out this coming Friday, ladies and gentlemen. And this coming Friday, February 26th. So, this film was actually, it's a low-budget film. It's a low-budget movie. Just to give you a heads up, ladies and gentlemen, and all the family, all the family audience out there. This is actually mainly portrayed, I would say, mainly towards kids. Mm-hmm. Throughout going to this movie, we after watching it, we were just, a lot of moments were very, of course, cheesy, but that we knew that from the get-go with any animation films, because we are addicted to watching animation films, whether it be adult animation, whether it be Futurama, Family Guy, whether it be or just nonstop different kinds of animations.
Yeah, I mean, because there's obviously different levels. Like, there's animations that is obviously the humor is geared more towards children, like Minions. Yeah. Minions, I would say, is a pretty... But
I would say that's... Those kind of movies are universal, though. But yeah, it's mainly towards kids.
Mainly towards kids.
We laugh at
but
that.
But it's like mainly towards kids because you can enjoy it as a family. Yeah. Small kids and adults. But there's also animation that maybe older adults may appreciate it more, like Zootopia,
Angry Birds
Soul. 2. So stuff like that, I feel like there's difference in animation.
Well, Soul is like the most adult Pixar film to date, but
it's great for the family, but I feel like adults will maybe relate more to it. So I like me personally animations like that. I think Zootopia was also a good one with maybe adult elements, underlying messages. So but again, I saw the trailer and it automatically screams like family friendly, humor towards children. But you know what? We get not only Bigfoot and his family, but we get their family of animals.
Yes, we saw that. You also see that, guys, in the trailer and in the poster as well. I have it up right here. And here's the thing. So when we actually go into this world, the intro for this film, for the first 6 minutes, is really confusing. You really don't know what you're getting yourself into, in a sense to where, like, that's not necessarily... I mean, it's not necessarily good in a way, but it does come together right in the first, I guess, the next 4 to 5 minutes. After that, they do explain it. There's certain things that the story doesn't really add up into, like, to the origin of Bigfoot and all that, and to what...
I mean, it does, but there's a timeline of things that you just kind of question. Yeah. But again...
It's a kid's movie, though. Come on.
It's really interesting, though. I like this take that Bigfoot is not a creature that's homegrown, found in the forest. It's like a... experiment gone wrong.
He's a mutant now. He's Hank. He's a mutant. But yeah, so he's an X-Men now. Dr. Xavier showed up at the very end. Spoiler alert, guys. Dr. Xavier showed up,
But so I like that take on it. I think that's pretty interesting. And it makes sense, you know? Mm-hmm. So we see, Bigfoot, after his, experiment gone wrong, he has to hide in the forest. They explain why. But we get to meet his family, his wife, his son, Adam, and this family of friends or animals that he befriended while he was, hiding in the forest. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting to see different kind of animals interact with each other. And it was, so certain voices I did not like that was on the animal side, because it was just very, I don't know.
Cartoony?
I just felt too, I don't want to say annoying, goofy. Yeah, goofy's a good word.
Goofy?
It was very goofy. It was too goofy to where, like, it was getting annoyingly goofy. Not to say that I don't like Goofy from Disney, but it's just one of those things to where, like, you really are just really, like, it almost to that sense. We do have a couple of dull moments in this movie. This movie's runtime is about exactly an hour and 29 minutes, which is really okay runtime. I feel like this movie, that's like 90 minutes. I mean... Man, I don't know.
I wouldn't have cut anything out, because then you start cutting into the story. I agree with you on some voices. They're kind of goofy, but I still really like some of the animals. Like, I really like, of course, the two main animals, the bear and the raccoon. They're so funny. It's such a, like, funny. unlikely pair of friends, like a big old bear and then a tiny little trash panda. So
exactly. That's the point. That's the spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so I mean, we get into this world and you're just like, extract and all this stuff. And we're not going to spoil it. We're not going to mention the spoilers or anything like that. But it goes into a concept which comes to be very predictable, very unpredictable. And it almost feels like you really guess what is exactly going to happen. I mean, there's no other explanation to really put it.
To be fair, I really like how the story unfolded, the story it told. So it's, Bigfoot trying to make an impact. Yeah. And it's surprising because, he's famous, he's out, people know he exists. There's certain
hidden gems here that we see in our world today. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of things that are twisted.
It's a lot reference to today, what's going on, right?
The adults will get it. We will all get it, guys. You guys know what we're talking about, and you guys will be laughing at those moments. But yes, I would say this is mainly majority for kids. And that's the whole beauty of it, is just animations, movies like this. Of course, they're all meant for kids, but some of the humor is always either towards adults or towards really tries to hit both ends. Like Zootopia hits both ends, really. Yeah. But Zootopia was just a great film.
I would say, for one, I won't spoil what happens, but there's a border patrol scene. And it's funny, but I feel like adults will probably get that a little bit more.
Way more than the kids, for sure. But was this a film that we deserved, Angela?
Yeah, I mean, I think any movie that talks about saving the environment is definitely a deserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was an original story. This really was. I can't think of a story that really, animation or not animation, that really had this story. So this is an original. Man, I'm gonna have to say slightly yes, just because it had some good funny parts in there. But again, it was just that progression of just it felt like this movie was directed towards. And it felt like it couldn't get grounded. It couldn't, and that's just me. Like, I felt like it didn't get grounded enough. It wasn't powerful enough, and I feel like it really should have been, and it really could have been one of those situations. This is the movie where it's like it could have been this. But yeah, all right. Let's go to ratings, Angela. Ratings 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest. What are you gonna give it?
It was a solid film. It kept me entertained for a little bit.
A little bit, not the whole time, though.
Yeah, again, I agree with you. There's some dull moments. But it did keep my interest. I really liked the story, the characters, as goofy as they were. So I think it's a solid 5, in my opinion.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4, guys. I apologize. It is what it is. It's just it wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. But that's not saying like it's a bad movie, because it's not. Give it a shot, guys. Put in the comments down below. Maybe you think I'm freaking crazy and you're such a critic and all this stuff, all that mumbo jumbo stuff. Put in the comments down below, because tell us why you enjoyed this movie, because I want to hear your perspective of it and make me love this movie, right? Because that's the whole point of it.
And maybe your family loved it too.
Yeah, that's awesome. And this is a great family movie for Netflix to come out again. And we also got another movie coming out, Tom and Jerry, coming out this week too. So that's another family movie. So I feel like it just released this week is all family movies. Besides Cherry, that's coming out on Apple TV, which we will post on the link. Check on the Alamo City Movie Talk channel, guys, for Cherry, which is the Apple TV movie with Tom Holland in there. But yeah, so again, it just, I'm giving it a 4, you give it a 5. You recommend it? I guess, we recommend this movie, right?
Yeah, like I said, I like the themes of saving the environment. Is something,
hidden gems in there.
Hidden gems is something like I really like to see movies about, and plus it makes it into like a family friendly, funny way. Like it brings this awareness so kids can understand.
Yes, definitely awareness
that
there.
The family can laugh about. It's really cute with animals. I love all animal movies. Most animal movies. I'm gonna stop myself right there.
I was gonna say,
but again, it was a solid film in my perspective. The story was definitely original. I liked where it went in certain parts. Other parts I didn't like so much, but overall, I think it's a pretty well filmed that I think the whole family can enjoy, like on a Friday night.
For sure. Exactly what she just said. There you go. You just took the words out of my mouth. Thanks, Angela. Appreciate it. See, man, great minds think alike. See, I knew we married for a reason. All right, guys. All right, thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you have not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. You like our review, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. Check y'all later. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Have a good one, guys. Check y'all later. Get up now.